friends, so today is Friday. Happy Friday! We're going to talk about our families and things that our families do. So let me show you my family. So first people in my family are my immediate family, which is my father, my mother, my sister, and my brother. And then there's me, being silly. That's at my mommy's house. That's for my father's birthday. Now, some people call their mommies and daddies something different. I call my mother mommy. I still call her mommy, but my father, I don't call him daddy, I call him poppy. So some people call their fathers pop, they call him papa, they call him dad, daddy. Everybody has different names for the people in their family. Then I have a brother, my big brother, he's a few years older than me. He's Bernie, but his real name's Bernardo. And then I have a little sister, her name's Monica, but because she's the baby in the family, we call her Mush. So I have Mush and Bern. Those are my two brothers and sisters. Isn't that crazy? And then I have my mommy and my papi and me. And you know what? They don't call me Miss Desiree. And they don't call me Miss Desposito. They call me Desi. That's their nickname for me. And I bet all you guys have nicknames for your family members too. And then, also, besides from my mommy and my daddy, my mommy and my papi, my brother and my sister, I have a husband. So I have Mr. Chris. I talk about him all the time. Mr. Chris is new to my family because we just got married, so he's new. So he's a new member of the family. Sometimes we have aunts and uncles that they find someone new to marry, and then they become new aunts and uncles. So when someone new gets married to the family, they're part of the family. They might lose their last names, but they become part of the family. I got a whole new family when I got married. I got 2 uncles, and I got 2 aunts, and then I got brother-in-laws, and I got a sister-in-law. I got lots of new people that entered my family once I got married. So when you get married, you get a new family. But sometimes family doesn't have to be that. Family doesn't have to be a mommy or papi or daddy and a brother and sister. Sometimes it's your cousins. Sometimes it's your grandmother and your grandfather. I had 4 grandmas and grandpas. So I had my grandmother and my grandfather that were my mommy. Oops, sorry, I lost some. On my mommy's side, my grandmother and my grandfather I called Anyu, grandma, and Apu, grandpa, because they're Hungarian. And then on my father's side, my papi, I had a grandma and a grandpa, which I called abuela, grandma, and abuelo, grandpa. That's what I said. In other languages, we call our grandparents things differently. We have some friends in our class that they have family that lives in Europe, and they call them something different. They don't call them grandma and grandpa. They call them different things. So, let's talk about the friends that we have in our class and what family members they might have. Valentina, I know, has two sisters and a brother. And then Dylan has a big brother. And Jackson has a brother and 2 sisters. And let's see. Who else? And then Faith has mommy and daddy. And Mia has a brother. And Azan has cousins. Anaya has a sister. AJ has a sister. Who else? And Raja just had, not just, he's 1 now, I think. And Raja has a brother, and Amelia has cousins, and Emily just got a new baby brother, and she has Katie. We all know Katie. We love Katie. And who else? And Isaac has a brother, Michael. So we all have brothers and sisters or cousins that are kind of our age that we play together with. And when we're together, we do special things. We have traditions. So a tradition is something that you do with your family over and over and over again. We have holiday traditions. So when it's Christmas time, we do special things. So for Christmas, because my brother Bernie, he was born on Christmas Day, we kind of have a birthday party for him on Christmas. And on Christmas Eve, we celebrate Christmas. So we have a big dinner, and we make fish and chicken and mushroom soup. Those are all traditions. Every year we do it. So it becomes a tradition. And then on other holidays, my papi, he makes this great salad with eggs and sardines and what else? And sausage in it. It doesn't sound so great, but it's really, really tasty. And every year I think, I can't wait for this holiday so I can eat that. And also, I started a holiday tradition. Every year, every holiday, I make a special cake that my grandma taught me how to make. My Anu taught me how to make this cake. And it's 5 layers, and it has chocolate and walnuts and a lot of butter and sugar, and it's so tasty. And every time we taste it, we think back to my grandma, and that's a tradition. So every year we make it, and it's a tradition. Well, every holiday I make it. So I want you guys to go on the Padlet and send me pictures of your family. You could draw them, or you could just upload them and tell me about some traditions you do with your family. My favorite tradition is, let's see, what's my favorite tradition? My favorite tradition is every July, on July 7th, which is my mommy's birthday, we throw a big party at her house. And we now, because we have the house next door, we have the pool. Now we have a pool party that we have all our family come over, and we have barbecues, and we go swimming, and we play games. And every year new babies are coming, and they become part of our family. Some people they'll have new persons they date, or they'll have new family members they have, or they have new babies. Maybe one year, Ms. Desiree and Mr. Chris will have a baby, and then we'll add them to our family. So that was all about families and traditions. I'm sorry, Miss Desiree got a little lost because I love my family so much and they make me happy. But you know what? Your family, I don't know if I said this or not, your family doesn't have to just be mommies and daddies and brothers and sisters. It could be grandmas, grandpas, stepmoms, stepdads, stepbrothers, stepsisters. Some people have 2 moms, some people have 2 dads, some people have 1 mom, some people have 1 dad. It all depends on how your family is. Everyone's family is special. It doesn't have to be a certain way. But anybody who's in your family, you still love. And make sure you tell your family you love them all the time, okay? Don't let them forget. I don't think they ever will, but tell them, I love you. And tell your family how much you love them every single day, especially in this time, because we might not be able to see our families now. Just like you guys can't come to school, you might not be able to see your families. So we have technology. See how Miss Desiree talks to you through the video? You can call your families and tell them, I miss you, I'm thinking about you. I made this cool project. So talk to your families. Make sure that you're keeping in touch with them and keeping them safe by telling them how much you love them, because love will keep you safe too. All right, friends, I'll see you soon. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend.